All right. Shabbat Shalom to the elect of Israel. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory as always be unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Harakak Wadash, which is the Paleo Hebrew for the name of the Heavenly Father being Yahweh, and that of his Son being Yahweh Shai. The only names in which salvation could be obtained, whether you could receive it or not. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS Grand Millstone, who through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai rule all of the nation of Israel well today. Once again, whether you can receive that or not, and peace, love, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect of the house of Israel who are pushing this truth and sincerity, and in charity and in faith, and who are able to receive these things that are needful for salvation. All right, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. All right, because that's what it's all about, man. All right, realizing and understanding the power in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man, and that the Heavenly Father Yahweh, he does whatever he wants, man. All right, and no one could oppose his will. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it, because that fact is proved, all right, and held within the story of Jacob and Esau, man. So this is Genesis 27 and verse 2. It says, and he said, behold, now I am old, I know not the day of my death. Now this is Isaac, the father of Jacob and Esau. Jacob being the younger son, and Esau being the eldest son. Okay, he said, and he's addressing Esau. It says, now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison. All right, so he's telling him to go hunt and catch him some meat. It says, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. So you see, he was going to bless Esau, because according to the law, the firstborn son would receive all the blessings of the father, man. All right, all of the chief blessings of the father. Okay, and this blessing that he was getting, because Abraham got the blessing, right? Then Isaac got the blessing. Now Isaac was passing it on to his firstborn son. Okay, now this blessing was the blessing of the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father told Abraham that he would be his people, his seed would be his people. Now it went to Isaac, and it was told that his seed would be his people. Now Isaac had two sons, so of course, going to the law, he's going to pick the eldest son. All right, now let's go ahead and go down. To verse 14. It says, and he went and fetched, this is talking about Jacob, all right, because Jacob had been told the whole story of what was going on. All right, Jacob and his mother, and this is what they did, man. Which to us, just reading this, if you just read this chapter, you might think of it as something wicked. Jacob did something wicked. He supplanted his brother. But we're gonna get into it and dig up all the details concerning this, man. And you're gonna realize how the Heavenly Father does whatever he wants, man. All right, but anyway, going on, it says, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. So what they were doing, because the Heavenly Father was, his vision was bad. He was going blind, or Salaki, not the Heavenly Father, man. Isaac, their father. All right, in the flesh, his vision was going going bad, and he's going blind, and so they were trying to deceive him, So they went and she made the savory meat for him, and then they're putting on Esau's clothes. All right, so he'll smell like Esau. Going on, it says, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob, and he came unto his father Esau. Okay, so they did everything that they needed to do in order to deceive Isaac and make him think that Jacob was Esau. All right, Salaki. Going on, it says. Verse 18, and he came unto his father and said, my father. He said, here am I, who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn son. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, and sit, and eat of my venison, and that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, how is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, because Yahweh thy power brought it to me. And Isaac said, and then he lied, man. Not only was he telling his father that he was Esau, but he told him that the Heavenly Father let him catch this quicker. Okay, so he's just making up, lie upon lie. All right, going on, it says, and Isaac said unto Jacob, come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him and said, the voice of Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. So he knew his voice sounded like Jacob, but his hands felt like Esau. It says, and he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, right? Because they put the goat skin on, and his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him. And he said, art thou my son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me. So, he goes and he eats the food and so on and so forth. And now he's coming to bless him. All right. Verse 27, it says, go to verse 28. Therefore, actually, we can read 27. It says, and he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his clothes, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is the smell of the field which Yahweh hath blessed. Therefore, so, he was sniffing and making sure it was Esau. Therefore, the Heavenly Father give thee the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and the plenty of corn and wine. Blessing him with the kingdom, man. Blessing him with the world. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. You see? He was receiving the blessing of Yasharallah, the blessing of Israel, man. It says, be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. See, Esau was supposed to get that blessing, man. Well, really, he wasn't supposed to, and that's what you're going to get to, man. But anyway, it says, cursed be every one that curseth thee, and blessed be every one that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made the end of his blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat. So you see, he got totally bamboozled, man. So then Esau came in to get his blessing, and he starts crying. He starts crying, and then Isaac gives him a different blessing, but he's not blessed with the blessing he was, his father had meant to give him, man. All right, which Isaac had meant to give him, because ultimately, just like Jacob told his father and said that the Lord hath provided me this food quicker, man. Everything's in the hands of the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father had Esau take longer to get in there, man. All right, because it was meant for Jacob to steal his blessing, and we know that due to this fact, man. Before I grab that real quick, let me go ahead and I want to pull out Deuteronomy 21. All right, just to prove a point, man. Con, this is let's see. Con, this is Deuteronomy 21 and 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, you see that? The firstborn son be hers that was hated. Okay, so because your firstborn son is supposed to be the one that receives the blessings, man. But if you have some situation where you got multiple women, and the woman that is your the closest one to you, that's the one that your flesh might want to give him the blessing. Say, I'm gonna give him the blessing because I love him more, because he came from the from this woman. All right, but that's not so, and that's what he's about to tell you. You gotta bless the actual firstborn son. Okay, but it's funny because this is the law, and yet you see how the Most High did the complete opposite, man. Verse 16, it says, then it shall be when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn. See, he's gonna, even though this one he likes better, the one is still the firstborn, man. So he's gonna get the blessings. This is by giving him a double portion of all that he hath. For he is the beginning of his strength, and the right hand, the right of his firstborn is his. Okay, the right of his firstborn, just like the right of the firstborn was Esau's. But the Heavenly Father still gave it to Jacob, man, because he could do whatever he wants, man. The Heavenly Father is the Heavenly Father, man, the creator of all energy, man. You can't oppose him, man. No matter how much Esau might have thought it was wrong, no matter how much, Joe Schmo thought it was wrong, man, it ain't going to change a damn thing, man. It's really not hard to get, all right? This is Romans 9 and 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah being their mother, the one that helped Jacob supplant Esau for that blessing, had conceived by one man, being Isaac, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born. So Jacob and Esau haven't been born yet, right? Because they're talking about conceiving. This is neither having done any good or evil. They didn't do any good or evil because they haven't been born yet. That the purpose of the Heavenly Father, according to the election, according to his choosing, that's what the word election means, choosing, might stand, not of works, but of him that calls. So not because of anything that anybody does, but because of the Heavenly Father could call him. He just chooses whoever he wants. Verse 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Yep, the older one who was supposed to receive that blessing is going to serve the younger who will receive the blessing. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say? So, you see that, man? Jacob he loved, and Esau he chose to hate, man. Esau he chose to have been supplanted. Okay? It says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Heavenly Father? God forbid. You see that, man? Verse 15. For he saith in Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So you see that, man? The Heavenly Father does whatever he wants, man. All right? And he has many titles, man. And what? Salakia, man. I'm battling this damn cold. But he has many titles, man. And one of those titles is the King of Terrors. Okay? So he's something to be terrified of, man. Something to be afraid of. Something to put your fear in is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Because he don't just, you can't just do whatever the hell you want, man. All right, this is his show, man. And whatever he wants, whatever your lot is, man, that's what you're going to fulfill. All right, whether you know it or not. All right. But anyway, Lord willing, this is edifying unto the elect. All praises, honor, and glory is always be unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles. Peace, love, blessings to the elect. Shalom.